I've already prepped my nails with a base coat, and I'm going to start by painting all my nails with a coat of white polish. I'm using Marshmallow from Essie. Then, on my ring and index fingers, I'm going to use a tan color to start recreating the design of Naga's harness. I'm using a bobby pin to start by making 3 points on my nail in an upside-down triangle. Then I'm going to connect these points with slightly curved lines. Then, you can either fill in the design using the bobby pin or the brush or the polish. I personally prefer the bobby pin because it's just a little bit more precise. For the next part of the harness pattern, I'm going to use a dark blue teal color and the bobby pin to make a circle in the center of the triangle shape of the harness. It should almost touch the sides of the tan part of the design. I'm using Ski Till We Drop by OPI. Next, I'm going to use Lapis of Luxury from Essie, a lighter blue color, to make another smaller circle inside of the dark blue. You want to start creating kind of a target effect. Then, using that same lighter blue, I'm going to use the bobby pin to create a line of dots along the tip of my thumb and pinky nail. This is meant to mimic the pattern around the edge of Naga's saddle. Going back to finish up the harness pattern on my ring and index fingers, I'm going to keep using that light blue to place a small dot at each of the 3 points on the harness. final touch in the harness is a white dot in the very center. Now, this last part is entirely optional. On my middle finger, I'm going to use a bobby pin and OPI's black Onyx to create Naga's nose or muzzle. Start by marking the center of your nail with a short black line and placing a dot above that, kind of like making a lowercase letter I. Then add 2 more dots on either side of the first and drag them down a tiny bit to start creating Naga's nose. Then add 1 more small dot in the very center just below the first to finish it off. Then, on either side of the first line you created, place black polish on the very edge of your nail to form Naga's mouth. Next, you can add 2 diagonal lines on either side of the nose to give it a bit more of a muzzle-like shape. And finally, you can add 3 dots on either side of Naga's mouth for whiskers. I know in the series you can't really tell if she has whiskers or not, but it adds a little bit more detail to the design. And there you go, you're done.